blessed good morning to one and all. This morning I will do another walk through Bridgetown. Started from here at Gills Road. Started from the Bisco West India Biscuit Company here. These are the local manufacturers of Shirley biscuits, tea time biscuits, Eclipse biscuits, and so on. All locally manufactured here at the Bisco West India Biscuit Company is right here in town. I'm in Bridgetown at the moment. The Bisco, the manufacturers of time, Shirley biscuits, Eclipse soda bits, and they now have the new product Licia's, L-I-C-I-A-S. This is the Bisco right here. This is the Netla Ghetto area in the city. Straight ahead is King Street, which is another village in the city, which will lead you back to Baxter's Road. King Street is where the Wesley Hall School is. The Wesley Hall Primary School. Over here, Wesley Hall. Back at here, like Park Road, that was the back of the housing unit, national housing, and so on. Also, the new Supreme Court building. Chapman Street, another village in the city. People live through here. Chapman Street is, you see the Chapman Street Church of God here. Chapman Street leads you back to Baxter's Road as well. Baxter's Road, known as the street that never sleeps. The Supreme Court. Last time I pointed my phone on the Supreme Court, a police officer wanted to ask me questions as she was concerned. I put my phone on the court. I had to explain to her what I'm doing. So walking back down to town. The Banners Indian store, Banners bargain store, an Indian store. So I'm leaving. The White Park House. Supreme Court. This is Lightfoot Lane, another village in the city. Village from the RLC and them come out of White Park, Lightfoot Lane. RLC that own the rum factory and so on. Yeah. You can see that the Giddies Grant building is now being torn down. The Giddies Grant building is now being torn down. I don't know what they're doing to it. Giddies Grant is now owned by Massey. And the Kiko Corporate Center Victoria Corporate Center is over here. This over here is Painford Street. This will be back to the YMCA. Beacon Insurance. Beacon Insurance Company over here. The Gary's Bank building is being torn. So, massive bottom of the Gary's Bank building. I'm uncertain of what they're planning to do with it now. Alley to take you back to the city, back to the road. People live here as well. I'm not sure the name of that one. Alright, let me keep it here. Over here now. Supreme Court next door. Over here is Magazine Lane. Magazine Lane is over here. You can see the Central Bank in the background. Barbadian politicians, Sir Henry Ford and Sir David Simmons. Henry Ford passed away recently, last year. I thought he had transitioned into another phase ever since, but it was only last year that he passed. That means that he was keeping a low profile. And David Simmons was Attorney General, a politician and a lawyer. This is Coleridge Street now, named after Bishop William Hart Coleridge, the first Bishop of Barbados, first Anglican Bishop of Barbados. So this is Coleridge Street, where the Central Police Station is. This is Central Police Station here. And this is the Jewish synagogue over here, which is about 1654. This is the big building over here, the Jewish synagogue. Central Police Station over here. Or Central Police Station. This is the main police station in Barbados. Where the head is Victoria Street, that was about a small street. This is Magazine Lane and Synagogue Lane. And this is James Street. Through here. It is James Street, Methodist Church is.
Once you pay a roadside combine and use everybody.
Yeah, Rose, you good? All the stores over here. This was once the Wesley Hall School, which is also used as an annex for James Street Methodist Church. And this is James Street Methodist Church here, which dates back to 1841. Our national hero, Sarah Angill, was laid to rest. Sarah Angill is the only one that is laid to rest here at James Street Methodist Church, another historic church in Barbados, which dates back to 1841.
Today it's still half price on everything. Purchase any item for your $5 and get half off while stocks last. You heard that correctly. Get 50% off store-wide. 50% off. Miss this sale and leave yourself.
Coming on into the street now. To the street over here. No, it's in the yard. To the street up in here. Where this building is one standard appliance and furniture store. We'll go to South Street now, which is also one of the slum areas in the city. South Street here. It's also in front of Little Bridgetown, the meat store, and so on. Some meat in there. A lot of Guyanese, especially the Indians, frequent South Street and congregate out here. So this is known as the slum area of the city, South Street in Bridgetown. South Street in Bridgetown. All the slum areas. In back of City Center Mall. This is the main street in the city. So I'm gonna back up the street. Back of St. Mary's Church, St. Mary's Anglican Church, back of St. Mary's Church in Bridgetown. This is the city center mall here with the multi-story car park. The multi-story car park up in here. Back of St. Mary's Church, St. Mary's Anglican Church. So this is the western side of Bridgetown, and over here is where the old Lower Green bus stand was. The Lower Green bus stand was at this location here for many years until May 20th, 2003. When it vacated this spot, I went further up. This is City Center Mall here. City Center Mall, which was once Plantation Supermarket. City Center Mall over here. And Jubilee Gardens over here. Where Quartz appliance store was. Quartz is over here. So So the buses used to park here. The buses used to load here years ago. The big blue and yellow government buses used to load here to take you to destinations in the east, to the north and west of the island. The bus stand was here. Lower Broad Street. Here. Jubilee Garden is now a place where vendors ply their trade on a daily basis. This is Quartz, Appliance, and hi.
You good?
Yeah,
All right, have a good day.
you too. So Quartz is in here now. Quartz is in here now. And this is vendors play their trade in here now on a daily basis. As I said before, the Lower Green bus stand was here. Just across from St. Mary's Street. Anybody watching, have a blessed